Hello to all. This is Najee Thomas, head owner, CEO of Legit Crimes Productions, and I thought I'd just bring to you all some commentary. It is August 3rd, 2014, first Sunday. So I'll just bring you myself. I'm just relaxing. My grandmother woke up early and she went to church to Esther. You know, my grandma don't play. I love the elders. They really don't play with me. They don't wait for nobody. So I woke up and got my thoughts in order, and I figured I'm gonna bring you this video that I've been promising you a long time. A beautiful grind. So we'll just start now and begin. Here we go. So I guess right now we can begin with I'll start with a little word. So when I usually wake up, especially on Sundays, I want to hear from God. I really do, just to guide me, just to keep me still. So this entire summer, basically, I've been reading the New Testament. That's what was given to me from my grandmother. So once I got back, I found the Old Testament. Just a little bit more. So I flipped. I think I landed in like Ephesians. I said I don't know if I wanted to be there, so I flipped again, and I landed in Jeremiah. So there's a few things that I've read in there, like for real, the Old Testament is gonna kick your behind. I promise you, they don't cut no corners. So I guess I'll read a little bit to you from that. For those who didn't go to church, like myself, I didn't even flip on the TV and see who was preaching. But might as well bring the word. Why not? Here we go. So a few things that stood out to me. I won't be long. Why not? Jeremiah 50:17. But I'll start at 50. It says, declare among the nations, proclaim and set up a standard. Proclaim, do not conceal it. Say Babylon is taken, Baal is ashamed. Merodach is broken into pieces. Her idols are humiliated. Her idols are broken in pieces. For out of the north a nation comes up against her, which shall make her land desolate, and no one shall dwell therein. Make sense? Okay, I'll keep going. I'll read 6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds had led them astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All who found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we have not offended. Because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, the Lord, the hope of their fathers. It says a lot, just a few passages. But it was a strong, read, and I'm probably gonna pick it up later. Gotta give a little time to God, why not? Alright. It's the real thing. Okay. So what I was gonna present to you on this particular video, I was gonna tell you how my summer has gone, because you haven't seen a professional video from me in like a while. It's been a minute. It's a long story. So I'll tell you, I'll fill you in. Of course I've been making beats, beats, yeah, what I'm saying? I got some, some better speakers, so it's like you hear that knock, you hear that bounce, you hear that bass, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you hear it. So yeah, I've been in the zone. I like this, and I like mellow, vibed out stuff, because a lot of beats I want to sell, I want to give away. Only the talented artists, so just like my dog KG. Shout out to my dog KG. Beats by Story. with two O's, like BEATSBYSTOORY. Like, you know, he doing this thing, so go holler at him for beats. Talented artist. I can't lie to you, he's like a mini, he's a Manny Dre Pharrell. Therefore, he ain't gonna take no bull, he gonna tell you what it is, but his beats are tight, his beats are banging. I got him on a few of my projects, but like I got a few of his production, you know, works on my project. Like I work with him, like, cause he's real strong with it. Shout out, salute, however it go. But yeah, I had a long summer. Like it was productive in its own way, but basically this is the moment where I have to find some form of competency within my organization. So this is what I'm doing. You know, that's why I'm reaching out, trying to gain more of a fan base to see if there's any more people like me, either going through a certain struggle, mentally, physically, you know, trying to get to the next level, trying to strive, you know, all this type of stuff, man. It all falls into play. Like there's no calculated steps to this. You have to come with your own route. You know, and you can't really let everybody tell you how to do it or where to go with it, because it makes you less original, actually. Message. I mean, to myself, to you, whatever, you know. But yeah. So somehow I try to formulate a plot, and I could give you the game. I could give you the game that I've already given, and you know, clarify what's been going on. So I'll do that. So I'll just ramble through. I like to write everything down just to keep myself, just so I won't be all over the place. So I'll read what I wrote down. My summer so far. Some of these things I won't say like for real. I don't let everybody in my book of rhymes like it's sacred. So some things I'll leave out, some things I'll say for the music, but the music is gonna be dope. Apparently. Alright, here we go. Somehow me and my older sister, we aren't on the best. We're not on the same page. It happens like that. So I guess you can call it down to sibling rivalries. You know what I'm saying? And we all have sibling rivalries. Rivalry. I'm sorry. I hate saying words wrong. So yeah, we have sibling rivalries. I dropped them in rhymes because I feel like this whole grind, and no matter what, it means more to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my people straight. If I can help another, then fine. But they say you can't help someone else until your stuff is together. So that's my main mission. But once my stuff is actually fully together, and you know, we can continue to work, but it doesn't stop the building process. It doesn't stop that. You know, the foundation has been set. So that's just one thing. Just know I've been going through a lot, you know, with my family and my siblings. So I had to leave basically. Right now, back at my grandmother's house, I had to leave back to Atlanta to stay with my father. It's a lot. So I guess I cut that because I could leave a lot of that in the music. A lot of stuff is in there. I got a lot of things coming. Flyers. I already made a lot of investments, and I'll show you pretty soon. Flyers, logos, graphic designs. I mean, pretty soon I have some more stuff. You would just have to stay tuned. You know, I can't give you everything because I don't want everybody taking my ideas. But I do have ideas. I'll just leave it at that. I'll go to the next one. I got a lot written down. And I'm excluding from a lot of information. Don't fault me for that because it's going to be worth it in the long run. Trust me, I don't want to give everything too early. You know how it is. Okay, so check. In the midst of me doing everything, I guess you could say grinding. Even though I went to Atlanta, I didn't want to be too stagnated. I still wanted to move and possibly progress in some type of way in my music and networking and everything. So I work with my friend Tim. He's on a couple of my projects. He's on all of them actually. He's like the only feature that I had, you know, that I reached out to just because I actually know him. We know each other. That's how I tend to work. So my father let me use the car, and I was in a wreck. Now, I think it was on exit 137 on Hayville. I was riding back to College Park from the west, and you know it was raining real bad, like some thunderstorm, whatever. It was bad. Had, you know, jamming, riding through a slow jam, and it was the song that said, "Now I know there's no way, there's no way." You know, it's crazy. You know, I was vibing, and I hit the Hayville exit, and because I missed the College Park exit, it's like I always miss it, especially when it's dark, because there's this river, you got to take the Riverdale exit in order to really kind of merge, but there's no O on that exit, really just head back. So I had to turn around at Hayville, but as I was going up the ramp, I got past the rail, and as soon as I got past the rail, the wheel jerked while it was raining, so the car spun twice. I was trying to control it, but it spun twice. Went straight down the hill to a ditch, like, you know, it was a lot of woods. Like, if you look at that exit, it's a lot of woods. So I went straight down into the woods, and 70 feet from what they told me, and I hit a tree, like boom, just hit a tree. The car started smoking. You know, I got out, I opened the door, got out, went up the woods, walked to the filling station, relaxed, called the cops, but I think it did a little bit of damage. But, you know, at the time, you know, a lot of adrenaline was going through me. You know the whole story. So I was in a bad wreck. Really didn't have no transportation after that. But I continuously moved. I went to All Stars. Dropped my CDs off. The neighborhood that I was in, everybody got a CD, and you'll see it too, man. I got everything right here. But I had to do a lot of, you know, thinking. And I believe in that process during the summer. I believe I have grown somewhat. And yeah, everything's gonna be ready in a second. Well, that's one thing. It was around all that time. It was like I would say it was like 2 in the morning, so I really didn't get home till like 6 something. But my daddy, he wasn't tripping like that, but it was a mistake. But I love you for that. One thing about this summer, it was just people were dying left and right, and I can't stand that. Like, you know, it really just messes with your mind. It makes you feel like, okay, I need to start moving because, you know, life is short. You know, when you hear about everybody just going in crazy ways, like, and it's not like they go like 1 month somebody special go, and maybe 3 or 4 months somebody else special go. No, it was happening like a week here, 2 weeks later, somebody else there. And it's like, that's why, like, I gotta get back in and get on my grind. So that's how it is. You know, sometimes you got people that change on you, people changing. A lot of people make threads because they know you're an artist, and a lot of stuff comes with this. That's why I like to lay low, really. You know, it's a lot of bull. I just like to make music. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make music. But a lot of people, I don't really get their attentions, but God bless them. Luckily, you know, people come more so from my production. People want me to ghostwrite them. I don't even know why, because most of the things I write from my experiences, my life, things that I know I may have heard. You know, sometimes I wish I could write about better things. You know, later on down the line, I would. You know, everything can't be perfect, but it was kind of strange. Like, it's like, you know, write something out for me. I mean, it's cool because I like when people, you know, take the initiative, and somehow we could probably form a business, come up with something to grow from. You know, self-explanatory. So, oh yeah, I think some people may think I'm crazy. Look. if you see me on Facebook or on Twitter or anything like that, just going crazy, like I wouldn't say spamming, but you know, opening my mind up, like, don't think I'm crazy. Like, I'm just trying to, it's like I'm a one-man promo team right now, but it really shouldn't be that way because I have my own business. But this is the ground stages. And you know, when people say started from the bottom, like Drake, I put it this way. I found some wheat bread. I found some mayonnaise. I found some pickles. I found some ketchup, but no mustard. But that's fine because mustard, you know, it's not necessary all the time. As soon as I made the sandwich, I couldn't find no bologna. I still ate the sandwich. Started from the bottom. Like, I'm for real. I want shrimp and steak. Am I wrong? Of course not. So yeah, I go promo crazy because I'm a one-man army right now. But it's coming. It's coming. Lord willing. Gotta be patient. So it's been a long summer. It's probably been more than that. But you know, I just, you know, I got a life. Sometimes I want to keep a lot of my life to myself. I have the right to do that too. So I'll tell you a little bit more about this owner of Legit Crimes Productions. This is my high school diploma. Just let you know that I'm about getting an education. But the thing about this diploma, oh M.O.D, why is it wrinkled? I didn't get this diploma until my later on my sophomore year in college. It's a long story. But I got it. Yeah. Another one coming soon. What's it called? No, not a diploma. A degree. Yeah. This here is my Kappa Kappa Psi certification. Never mind about all that other stuff, but yeah, just to let you know that it's about this music, leadership, working together. All that means a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's right there, standing. That's all that matters for me. Manila. This here is to prove that I am a business owner. What's this little state right here? Yeah! Nah, it's man. But yeah, what's it, y'all? Ooh, Wesley, they after me. Wesley! Lord, I gotta do it right. But yeah, basically it says, Najee Thomas, owner, manager of Legit Crimes Productions, LLC. It's time to get this money. Time to get this money. I'm trying to tell you what I'm working with. Right here, that boy Google. We gotta show you too much, but at the same time, I'm talking about they app for business. Like they congratulated me. Like literally, it was like took a brave step to starting a business. And look, I just appreciate y'all, Google. I appreciate you acknowledging me and my efforts. So now that you have acknowledged me and my efforts, I acknowledge y'all. And give it time, Google. We're gonna make a lot of money. I already know you got a lot of money. I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to get a lot of money. So it's like, man, look, shout out to Google. Google with 2 O's. Shout out. You know what I mean? I used to have before my name was M.O.D in middle school, elementary school, my name was double E. Why? Because my name had like 2 E's in it. And it took me a long time to realize that was whack, but I had this little sign to be like a 2, but I made an E to be like double E, but double E was ripping back then. So I understand, Google, you got 2 O's, I had 2 E's, man. You're gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna make a lot of money. I'm speaking it now. The Bible was open and everything, I'm speaking it. For real, I like that. Sent me something in the mail, showed me some love. I'm gonna get a lot in the mail. Checks. So, investments. This is my third album right here. But it's underground, because you know you gotta start from the streets, you gotta keep your ears to the streets, but all trust. Whenever you want it. Oh, you see that? You see that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is just a few, but I'll let you see it though. My third album, Pussy and Promotion. Check it out. Catch it on SoundCloud, Twitter, Google Plus, Model 90, Reverb Nation, all that, man. You know, all you gotta do is just find me. Google Model, MODEYAIL, Model 90. You know, you'll find me. So I guess we could get into some fun topics. I would freestyle, but not now. I would I got verses, but why give it to you now? Might as well wait for a sequel. I want the sequel. We'll get into some fun conversations right now. I think I'm handsome. I don't know see this stuff. I just think mom and daddy popped out a handsome young man. So the question floats around a lot. Why am I single? Am I unhappy? Not totally. But I'm still on that quest. I'm still on the pursuit of happiness. Can't be distracted, right? So why am I single? I'll tell you why. It's a million, gajillion, billion world girls out here, like a trillion. Somebody had to be different. Somebody has to prove that they're different. You know, and I'm trying to prove that I'm different somehow to distinguish me from others the best way I possibly can. But you know I spoke to my daddy, and you know I can't lie, my granddaddy was a player on their side. So even with my name, I don't wanna be a player no more. Self-explain, but it just comes with blood. But I don't want to front. I don't, you know. That's what it was, you know what I'm saying? I guess it was meant to be what was meant to be. But that's not where I actually want to be my whole life, because I see where it can get you in the long run. So my dad looked at me and he told me, he said, you don't take care of a woman. And I was like, dang, that's kind of messed up, because I'm the male, I'm supposed to be the provider, so my mind is always on the prize. My eyes is always on the prize. So, you know, when Ross said, "I will save you if you let me," y'all know, Triller, here I am. I don't even jam that song, but he said that, and I can't lie, I would save you. My only problem is I'm not willing to save a woman that's unwilling to save me from myself. Confusing? Not necessarily. I'm a wild individual. I like to have fun. I realize that I'm 24 and I'm young, but they have this term called YOLO, live fast, die young. I got a lot of living to do before I die, and I ain't got time to waste. So if you add all that up, I need a good woman. I need a woman that I could come home to. I need a woman that when I get this bread, we're going to break it down, we're going to get more, and we're going to go shopping. And we're going to try to rule the world, like Google. You know what I mean? You probably don't, but it's self-explanatory. So, that's why I'm single, man. Sometimes, like, women look for a guy to prove that he's different, which is crazy, because I ain't trying to convince. I hate trying to convince. Just go with it. But I'm the same way. I'm the exact same way. You look in my eyes and say what I like. Step your game up. Okay. Yeah. So I go along. I continue to go along. My first two projects, I have the Harvey Dent Chronicles Volume 1. It's all solid, it's all real. You can catch it at bandcamp.com, legitcrimesproductions.bandcamp.com. My second project is called Simple for the Streets. You can find it on Bandcamp, and you can find my stuff on YouTube too. Go on YouTube, see my studio sessions, all this type of stuff. You see the groundwork laid out, and you're gonna see more and more. Trust me, I'm gonna put more and more. But you have to, mess with me, work with me. So I'm down here in these Savannah streets, Atlanta streets. I got a whole nation right here to take over. So I got a single called "Cute Bitches." You will love it. I'm talking about anytime you downtown with your girls, y'all want to get loose. Everybody need to get loose. I got that get loose music. M.O.D. Holla at M.O.D. because I got that genuine get loose music. What am I doing right here? I'm sitting in the house. Pretty much when I step out this house, I need the ladies to be like, M.O.D, where that hit at? It's time to get loose. It's time. Yeah, that back. There we go. That's what I'm about. So my next project, more than likely, since I have a volume 1, there should be a volume 2. It's gonna be more personal. It's gonna be more in depth, and I guess I'll explain a little bit to you about that. I think I wrote some of that down too. Like I literally gotta write this stuff down. Like for real. Be like, oh, M.O.D, why don't you just freestyle? Why don't you just do this? Why don't you just do that? You don't want to hear me just rap. I had to tell old girl, my stuff disrespectful, but it's needed. What Nas say, that heat to make the soul burn slow. Nah, it is disrespectful. So, all those like songs like this. But once again, this is M.O.D, a beautiful grind. So I'll tell you why the grind is so beautiful. Because I give you my life. It's factual. My life is unbelievable. You look at me right now, you be like, yeah, I'm in college, but you'd be surprised because college is one of the biggest things that I talk about in my rhymes. That means I have lived a life before me. Some people have to accept that. Many people have to accept that my life is differently from theirs. I think differently from them. That's what I'm trying to get the industry to understand, as well as the people on the ground level. I'm a different nigga. One thing about my music is like you can hear the rawness in the grind. Some people like that, because you can feel that ground stage and you know where it comes from, and you know that it's destined for greatness. So when I say raw, sometimes you may hear how it's rushed, you know what I'm saying? But you can hear the truth in my music. You can hear the drive that is driven. And sometimes I feel like I wasn't even able to pull that out of myself. I don't even know how it's able to come out. But it's beautiful in its own sense. You know what I'm saying? To where it can grow, that's what makes it so beautiful. Even with me talking to you right now, this is beautiful. I'm from the South. You can't be friendly with everybody. You can't just walk up talking to them because people going to try to read you. People going to try to do many things. But me, I don't care because I'm here. I'm just talking. I peeled open the Bible in front of y'all. But I'm still going to keep it 100. I'm still going to keep it real. So let me keep it 1,000 with y'all. Because you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. I just call myself a boss. Never mind. You know what I mean. Another thing is things that's really just poured into this grind. I would say for volume, for volume 2, it's not gonna fully. It's a stepping stone. Sometimes music, you can't make music for everybody, but it's just like levels. It is levels to this. So this particular project that I'm working on in the midst while I'm trying to finish my well, not finish, but while I'm trying to promote my third album for that volume 2, you can hear the truth, the hate, the greed, the flaws, the rush timing, you know, but it all blends into a jail perfection, you know, sacrifice, homage, love. You know what Pac say? As he got older, he said he's still trying to hold on to his surviving friends, but yet they blowing in the wind. It's a project of loyalty. You know, it's a lot that's gonna happen, but destiny would unfold in this project. So I'm doing a lot of things that a lot of people aren't doing in my music. You just have to realize it. You have to realize how beautiful it is. You have to realize how much I put on the line and how much I'm willing to put on the line to live this life. But I'm not selling out. So what does that tell you? Just think about it. It's a lot. That's why it's taking so long. Like, I spit so cold, a lot of people, I know studios, niggas know I got that heat around here, but I spit so cold, they gonna hold me from the studio, they gonna hold me from the mic, my destiny. They trying to tell me that this is all about money. That's what they trying to tell me, that it's all about money. I've been listening to music all my life. I am music, I just showed you. This ain't all about money for me. I already made my investments. This is my life, and you can't hold me back, and you can't take it away from me. Before you take it away from me, I'm gonna have to take double that from you. And I already took losses. I'm not willing to take any more shorts. But at the same time, I'm confident that things will unfold for the better. But after I do this, after I lay down this foundation, it's freedom for all. If money is the motive, cool. But make sure good music is the motive. You know. And that's all. Other than that, it's a beautiful grind. If you need any beats, holla at me. model@yahoo.com. That's my email. model90@gmail.com. Get at me at Twitter. Model90, MODEYAIL 90. Go check out my 2 first albums. Expect the 3rd and the 4th, because we gonna be rolling for the 2015. We gonna be rolling. Proud Mary, keep on burning. And it's much love, man. Y'all stay blessed.